Welcome to Rentschler Field in East Hartford, home to the UConn Huskies. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UConn Huskies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. UConn will deliver the opening kickoff, and we'll get this game going. Fielded in the end zone, it's Fuller. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. So Western Kentucky's offense will take the first swing of the game. And David, they've got a guy outside that has... What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Finds a little bit of room, picks up 4 out to the 13. The Hilltoppers want to crank the tempo. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Takes the easy one to the back. Fights off a defender. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Hilltoppers are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Second down coming up.
Second down, they'll go to the air. They'll run the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football.
Breaks into the open. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last few plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
And the Hilltoppers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Love what they did there, putting the big fella in the slot, letting him use his ability to get downfield and create some space and find the soft spot in the zone.
No doubt. You got the big fella.
He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
I really like that drive for this offense. Putting last week behind them, putting a drive together, showing some explosiveness. This offense really put last week behind them. The poor performance last week, starting off with a bang here today.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
UConn, 0.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Huskies offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him the ball in them. And that was a huge problem. So, David, big priority. Number one for this offense in this one, get him as many touches, as many ways as you can.
Yeah, feed the big fella, the big target, the chain mover, the red zone area, but just, you don't have to be as accurate. I think that's the thing that's nice. When you're throwing to a big tight end over the middle of the field, like, he'll catch it and still get hit. It's not that big of a...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
And how about this defense? Your offense goes right down the field, scores on the first drive, and now you come out, get a big sack on 3rd down, and force a punt. You talk about creating momentum early and shutting the home crowd up. Mission accomplished.
UConn will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Motion from the wideout. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Oh, they're after him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
The Hilltoppers send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Catch in the middle, it's Fareed. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. UConn quick to the line. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds his man, it's Gore. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Western Kentucky is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats.
Kentucky 7, UConn 0.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So first down here as they go back to work. Hand off to the lone back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And the Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Middleton. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Out of the gun, the inside give. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The Hilltoppers will hustle to the line. From the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The UConn offense goes back to work. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Now the play fake. He wants to take the top off. And he's got it inside the 35. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Gore. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Surging forward on the sneak. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. This UConn offense really has it going. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. High the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
The Huskies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
Not only do they get the interception, but they're able to get a huge return. And remember, this team practices this all week, right? Once they get the interception, they've got guys turning their heads and they're looking for blocks. They're looking for people to get a hat on down the field. And with that INT, they now flip it. That could be a big point swing in this game.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Red pass, it's complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Middleton. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking down the middle. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down. Kick is in the air. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He wants to start this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Harper. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Fareed. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick tempo, no huddle offense, 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Finds his back in the middle. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Fareed. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Caught over the middle. It's Fareed. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. It's complete on the right side. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Absolutely center cut. That'll bring him to within 4.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He'll bring it out. It's Fuller. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Rentschler Field.
And the Hilltoppers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UConn going back to work on offense. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the third quarter.
Well, and the good thing is you had time to go in the locker room. You had time to discuss what they're doing, what our plan of action is now moving forward, Palmer. They might have caught them off guard a little bit. They know they should have made some adjustments.
Yeah, you had a chance to regroup and go back and think about, okay, where do we think we have our best chance of success in this game? Which side of the offensive line can we run to? Which guy can we throw to hopefully now have a much better second half?
Off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Harper. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. UConn quick to the line. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Got it in the middle. It's Fareed. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
3rd down coming.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Hilltoppers will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Out of the backfield, he's open. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And the Huskies in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. UConn quick to the line. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That brings them to within 1.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it. The short hands, it's Middleton.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide, he sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass, you'll take that completion.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Bringing the heat. Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here's the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice.
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. UConn will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught in the backfield, it's Fuller. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Now improvising. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. We've come to the break. It's Western Kentucky holding the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it over the middle. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Hilltoppers come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Middleton. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Hilltoppers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Hilltoppers are moving quickly down the field.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard is...
Oh, he's got some space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Hilltoppers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He'll try to pop the draw. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Gets the back moving. From the red zone, looking for a space. Caught in the backfield, it's Fuller. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. And the Hilltoppers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, WKU!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. Louisiana Tech has been hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon.
To the air on first down.
They're up by 5 over Louisiana Tech. 2 fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. UConn quick to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Hit as he throws. Got a man in the middle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Wants to throw it. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. UConn will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Off-play action on first down. The sure hands, it's Fuller. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll run play action. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. The Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. We'll see how the offensive coordinator pieces together this drive down late in the 4th. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
And the Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. At the 40, there he goes. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Porter. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Gore. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got his man down the middle. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Maldonado. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Catch in the middle, it's Fareed. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Under fire. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play.
And with that incompletion, man, it's go time. Like this offense, there's no more holding back. They've got to have this play. Trailing, they need a big play. Which one on that play call sheet is your go-to play in this moment when I gotta have it?
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. On the run, it's Harley. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Hilltoppers enter the final minute with the lead, trying to run out the clock. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. Not sure what good can come out of passing here. Grab behind the line. It's Fuller. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball, just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses, but this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.